Last episode, I decided to find LA's most expensive houses on Zillow and try to recreate them in The Sims. Now, this was a big project, you guys, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Oh my god, this house is on a diagonal.
I can't put stairs on this.
Oh no. Why are you so big?
No.
My god.
But I've done way bigger things before. I've made castles, a tree house. I've done so many things. I even made a floating home on a moon. So you'd think once I got the exterior out of the way, the interior would be much better, right? Right?
What?
Oh, the lag is gonna be so bad.
Yeah.
Please, can I bring it over? No. What even is that?
I swear to...
Please. I need to connect.
Revising.
Oh.
This house isn't even supposed to be yellow. Why would I even do that?
I hate this game. As you can see, it was just a lot, you know, and obviously this is my first place. This is my first state. So if you do want to see me do other states, do let your girl know in the comments down below, but I really hope you don't. All right, you guys, so this is where we are just gonna be talking, where we're gonna enjoy ourselves, and we're just gonna watch the speed build unfold. If I did a face-to-face talk as I was doing it, I would just be here forever, and maybe I will do in-person building when I don't build crazy things like this. But you guys can see that this is just gonna be a huge build. This is finally the end of LA's most expensive mansion ever. So please let your girl know. Do let her know. I was just joking. Let her know what state you would like to do next. I have a weird feeling it's gonna be Florida, but who knows? It was just maybe just a hunch. But you guys, it's been a crazy week, and I always feel like I always have to say that, it's been a crazy week, but nah, it's been a crazy week, girl. Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there was a huge collaboration with a bunch of Sims creators all over the platform to create a huge, a whole world save of everything, and it was called Better Together, and I was actually asked to be a part of it with also 160 other amazing builders. So if you guys are a part of it, congratulations, you all did so freaking fantastic. Every single one of our builds looked incredible, and I'm just so excited, so happy to be a part of it. I will link everything down below, so if you do want to download that trade file, or if you do want to know a little bit more about the campaign, just let your girl know, but I will have everything down below. But if you have any questions, just let me know about that. But yeah, it was a huge thing, and I know someone just came up to me. I forget their name right now, but she came up to me in my DMs, and she was like, "Hey, yo, you want to be a part of this?" I'm like, duh, I do. So of course I said yes. So my build is in Windenburg. So basically the entire thing is that every single world will be base game in that world. So say if I build in Oasis Springs, it will just be the base game, right? Because Oasis Springs was in base game. And say if I did a build in the Forgotten Hollow, it would be base game in Forgotten Hollow. So it is really good if you only have those packs, I guess, when you're actually playing the game. For me, I had to only use Windenburg, the get together pack and base game, because my build was in Windenburg, and obviously it was on I think it was a 50 by 50 or 64 by 64. I'm not entirely sure, but of course your girl is always gonna take a big lot. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, me, pick me. I want to use that one. I thought it was my lot, which was really fun, and I wanted to create a whole brand new one actually for the lot, but unfortunately I was actually going on my trip to Florida on the time. So what I did is I used up one of my old castle builds and I just redid the whole thing with just base game and get together, if that makes any sense. So I had no time to even make something because of the deadlines, and I came back and I was like, okay, I need to work on this and I need to like push this out because I am running late. And thankfully they allowed the day to go on like I think a 2 or more, which I really needed. But the problem was is that when I was actually doing the speed build, my game crashed and I forgot to save. So I was like crying because I was like, my build isn't going to be in the save file. It's not going to be there. People are going to have to like do that lot for me and it's just not going to work and no. And my boyfriend was even like on FaceTime with me at the time and he was like, I can download it and then I only have base game and get together and a couple of other things. Would that work? And I was like, So it was just a whole thing, but I got it in, and my build actually made the front cover of the collaboration, so yay! So I'm happy. Obviously, I wish I built something completely different, but I am happy that there is something in there. And I remember watching, I think someone was doing a review about it, and the guy was like, you know what, this is a great build, but no offense, he's like, I cannot go through this entire thing. It is way too big. And I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, hey, it's there if you want it. If it's too big, I totally understand. It is a huge build, and you would already know what it is if you watched my Halloween Castle Village, and that is exactly the same one, but it is only get together and base game. So it is on my gallery. There's like a huge tree in front of it. So I wish we could change or choose our pictures properly for the gallery. Maybe one day. Come on, Sims. That can be our next thing. And also, speaking of next thing, growing together. Oh my god, okay. You guys, I have been wanting to make so many videos about it, and I had something planned to, and it was just not working and nothing was coming together. And I was so stressed about this build as well because I know that I want to make a part 2 and I don't want to keep pushing it out. Sorry, not pushing it out, but like kind of furthering it away from the time that I want to post it because of the expansion pack. And don't get me wrong, you're like, girl, just focus on the growing together. That is more important right now. And it definitely is. And my next video will be on growing together, and I figured since I already did like a cast and build review with just like the pictures and stuff like that, I didn't feel the need to I didn't really feel the need to kind of do it in game. Obviously I should have, and I'm gonna be doing like a video of whether or not it's worth your money, because I haven't fully played it yet because I just have had no time. It's just been a crazy week, you guys, and if you saw what I was doing, you'd be like, girl, how did you even finish this? I'd be like, I don't know. I'm magic. But I do hope that you stick around for that, even though I wasn't able to go through the cast and the build on the day of when it came out. I will definitely have a video on later saying whether or not it's actually worth your money to buy and maybe save yourself a couple bucks, so it is really exciting, and I cannot wait to put that out there for you guys. And again, it has just been so hectic. So thank you so much for watching my stuff, like 100%. And I really hope that you like this series too. If this becomes a thing that we can do, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I really don't think that any of the other ones will be as hard as this, and I will definitely make sure not to choose any sort of diagonal home at all. Okay? That is going to be my priority number 1, because I will never do a diagonal home again because I don't know what it was. The first floor, no sort of walls wanted to connect at all, like nothing. The second floor, okay, it worked. First floor, nada, nothing. It didn't want to work for me, so I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with it, but it is up on my gallery as well. If you do want to go check that out, my name and everything like that will be in the description down below. And also, I keep forgetting to mention too, if you guys use hashtag #CSimspo on the gallery, I really want to get back into the showcase Sundays that I was doing. I don't know why I'm saying like what I was doing. I only did one, but I would like to do another one. So please, if you do want to take a look and kind of get into that, or if you want to learn more about it, just look in the description and I'll just tell you what the actual hashtag is and what it looks like if you want to do that when you build something on the gallery and upload it, because I would really love to take a look at your stuff and post it and let the entire world show your creative art, and I'm just so excited to do that. I also got a brand new mic arm, so I feel very more free as I'm talking. Like my hands are just going everywhere. Y'all can't see me right now, but like just imagine some brunette girl just like flopping her arms flopping her arms around. That's me. I just have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm just actually really happy. My boyfriend and I kind of went out and grabbed an arm for me, and that boy needs a chair. Okay, he needs a chair because this boy, I got him a chair a while ago, and the way he sits like a Shaolin monk on a chair, okay? I'm not even kidding you, okay? And the rods that are holding up the chair have already poked through the fabric on the tushy side. So this boy is getting like iron and steel and metal right up his tushy. And I'm like, go get a new chair. And he's like, nah, I don't need it. I can still sit on it. I was like, yeah, but then what happens to the one day that you don't get it and you get hurt, you know? And he just doesn't want to do it. I don't know what's going on with him, but I understand the whole saving money, but I don't know. I don't think I like it when two rods are, you know, touching my tushy, you know? So who knows? But that boy's crazy. And speaking of crazy, this whole week has been crazy. Even at the store that I work at, everything has been going crazy. So many fights have been breaking out too, and I don't know if it's just because it's March break or there's something in the air or the moons or the planets are aligning. I don't know what is going on, but everyone is getting so aggressive. Like, I have seen so many police officers, so many firemen, so many security officers walking around, taking everyone who has been fighting, like, out of the, you know, proximity of where I am. And even a mother came up to me and said that she had to pry off these two girls while they were fighting. And now she's like shaking and her son was with her. And oh my God, it was crazy. She just came into the store and she's like, yeah, that just happened. And then we saw like security and police officers running everywhere. And it's just, oh my God, it is crazy. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to like push people off of them because I don't know what people are carrying on themselves nowadays, you know? And it's just, it's scary and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I don't care if I used to teach martial arts. I don't want to get into anything with anyone, you know? But even so, like, there's just some random people, but we always have like the security on our phone, so we know exactly like who to call if we need something. No, not Ghostbusters, but there was another time, I think there was a boy that came into the store, and I don't think he knew kind of what he was saying to himself, like what he was saying to us, and I don't know if he was on something or what, but he just kind of like looked around our store, and then he like looked at our poster, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do you a favor. And we're like, what's that? And he goes, I'm gonna tear this down for you. And we're like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And it's just been a crazy week, you guys. Like, it has just been so strange. Like, also feeling gross too. Like, I have been so sick, like the other day at work, and I was so sick. And I don't like to say like vomit or like throw up or anything like that, but I like to say sick, okay? And when I was sick, I was at work in the morning and I was sick about like probably 6 times. It was crazy. My fingertips were turning like purple or blue or something like that. And then I was super pale. I was shaking. I was like trying so hard to even stand, and I couldn't do it. And it's obviously like my lady stuff, but it's never been that bad before. And I had to call my boss, and let's just call him Dave. And I was like, Dave, I'm like, I can't stay. Please, if you can send someone, or if I can leave earlier, that'd be great. And he's like, okay, yeah, for sure. You can leave when yada yada comes in, and you can leave at that time and it will be fine. I was like, okay. I'm like, thank you. And that was in a couple of hours. I lasted probably 20 minutes after that call. And I was like, I need to go home now. And I'm like crying. And I was shaking, and every time a customer came into the store, I was like, hi, how are... Give me 1 sec, please. And I just like ran to the back, and it was crazy. Even a lady that day, I told her, I was like, I'm so sorry, like I'm just not feeling that great, can you just give me a sec? And she's like, oh yeah, for sure, hon. And then the next day she actually came in, and it was the same lady, and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh my god. Yes, I am, thank you. So she was really nice, but I had to wait like an hour once my boss came in, because he had to like fill in for me until the other person came in, and I had to stay in the back for like an hour until I could start to feel better, to get that like window of like a time where I can actually leave and go home, and not feel bad. And my dad even called. He was like, just let me know if you need me to come up. And I was like, no, I'm good, I'm fine. So it's just been a heck. It's been a heck of a week. Even some guy came in, I think the other day, and I thought who he was with was his like sister or girlfriend, and he like sits there and stares at me, and then he goes, you have really pretty eyes. And I was like, oh, thanks. And he was like, yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna go now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I've been just getting some weird people in. I'm like, thank you, but like, why are you... You're so strange. And the girl that I thought he was with was his like girlfriend, because he was very close to her in the beginning, and then I guess it was his sister, or they just like have something going on. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, you guys, and I do hope that you guys like this build. It is so hard for me to say what is going on because it's just going so fast, but I will have pictures at the end, so if you do want to stick around to see those, please do. And let your girl know in the comments down below what state you want me to do next. And if you like this video, maybe please consider like, commenting, and subscribing. And yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.